Tensions rise high. Missiles pierce the desert sky. Peace hangs in balance. Welcome to AI News Brew, your source for objective and comprehensive news analysis. Today, we delve into the escalating conflict between Israel and Iran, a situation that has captured global attention and raised concerns about regional stability. The Middle East finds itself once again at the center of international focus as tensions between Israel and Iran have erupted into open conflict. What began as a surprise Israeli attack on June 13, 2025 has rapidly escalated into a full-scale military engagement, with both nations exchanging strikes and the world watching with bated breath. Let's start by examining the origins of this conflict. Israel, long wary of Iran's nuclear ambitions, launched a sophisticated military operation against Iran, utilizing artificial intelligence, spies, and smuggled drones to neutralize air defenses and strike nuclear sites. This operation, which caught many by surprise, demonstrated Israel's significant air superiority and technological edge. Iran's response was swift but smaller in scale. The Islamic Republic launched missile attacks against Israeli territory, marking a significant escalation in the long-standing tensions between the two nations. As the conflict entered its fifth day, Israel expanded its assault, striking dozens of targets in Tehran and other major Iranian cities. One of the most notable developments in this conflict has been the targeting of Iran's nuclear program. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu claims that the strikes have set back Iran's nuclear ambitions a very, very long time. The International Atomic Energy Agency has confirmed that Israeli strikes have directly impacted Iran's underground nuclear facility at Natanz, causing extensive damage to the country's largest uranium enrichment plant. The human cost of this conflict is mounting. As of June 16, the death toll had reached 224 in Iran and 24 in Israel, with all Israeli casualties reported as civilians. The conflict has also seen attacks on civilian infrastructure, with Israel striking Iran's state broadcaster in Tehran during a live broadcast. The international community has not remained silent. The conflict has become a focal point of global diplomacy, with leaders at the G7 summit in Canada seeking solutions to prevent further escalation. Iran has appealed to the United States for intervention, calling on President Trump to force Israel to cease fire. President Trump's role in this conflict has been particularly noteworthy. He left the G7 summit early to address the crisis, issuing a stark warning for Tehran residents to evacuate the city of nearly 10 million people. Trump has demanded Iran's unconditional surrender and the complete cessation of its nuclear program, not just a ceasefire. In a provocative statement, Trump claimed that the US knows the location of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The conflict has had far-reaching implications beyond the immediate region. Global markets have tumbled, with major stock indices falling and oil prices surging. The S&P 500 fell 0.8%, the Dow Jones dropped 0.7%, and the Nasdaq declined 0.9%. US crude oil prices jumped 4.3% to $74.84 per barrel, while Brent crude rose 4.4% to $76.45. The situation has also reignited debate about energy security and climate policy in other parts of the world. In the UK, for instance, the conflict has spotlighted the ongoing debate over North Sea oil policies, with critics arguing that proposed bans on new oil and gas licenses could increase the country's vulnerability to geopolitical crises. As the conflict continues to unfold, there are growing fears of a wider Middle East war. The US military has reportedly deployed additional fighter jets to the region, intensifying concerns about potential US involvement. Other regional players are also feeling the impact, with Turkey bolstering its border security and air defenses in response to the escalating tensions. The conflict has also seen the emergence of cyber warfare, with pro-Israel hackers claiming a $90 million cyber attack on Iran's largest crypto exchange. This highlights the multifaceted nature of modern conflicts, where battles are fought not just on the ground and in the air, but also in the digital realm. As we conclude our coverage, it's clear that this conflict has the potential to reshape the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and beyond. The international community continues to call for diplomatic intervention to prevent wider conflict, but with both sides seemingly entrenched in their positions, the path to peace remains uncertain. We'll continue to monitor this developing situation closely. Thank you for listening to AI News Brew. We extend a special thanks to those who support our independent research and publications. Your commitment to objective journalism helps us bring you the most accurate and comprehensive news analysis. Stay informed, stay engaged, and follow AI News Brew for the latest updates on this and other critical global issues.